Welcome to the Windy City Bender Podcast with your hosts, Nolly, Poetzy, and Jarom.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Episode 26, the Sullivan. What's up? Poetzy here along with Nolly.
Hey.
And Jarom.
How's it going?
What up?
Oh.
Just continuing on to your what's up marathon that you got going on.
All right. Cool. All right.
Cool.
So we left off last episode talking about the Hawks and how next couple of games are going to be big. Going to be measuring stick games.
Ha.
Whoopsies.
And I think the Hawks forgot to. They didn't listen to the episode and realize
No.
it was
No.
measuring games.
No, they did not show up at all on Wednesday in St. Louis.
No, they didn't.
No. Although Eddie Olczyk showed up.
Yes.
And that was exciting to see.
And they gave him a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Which is
in St. Louis, which is just
a
fantastic.
cool thing of them.
Yeah.
Not all terrible people, I guess.
No. Most of them are.
99% of the time they are.
Yeah.
Little.
Really, really, really ugly all the way through, though.
Absolutely terrible.
Just never really got better.
Yeah.
Jaden Schwartz almost dies and then comes back and scores a... Did he get a hat trick?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, gets a hat trick.
Yeah. He got the empty netter to finish with the hat trick.
He's on fire right now. He scored again the next day, too.
Did he?
Yeah. And I just picked him up, so that means he's going to go cold.
Yes.
Well,
yes, it does.
Yikes.
So they lose 5-2, outshot 33-24. End of the first, I believe they had 8 shots or something. Like they did not.
It was
have
low.
Yeah.
No, after 2 periods, the Hawks' total shots
No, it was 2
8.
periods. Yeah, the
It
2
was
periods.
8, and Tarasenko and Schwartz alone had 9.
Yeah,
After 2.
So yeah, that just shows where their heads were at, and it was in their ass.
Straight up the rectum.
Yeah, they had 4 shots first period, 4 shots second period, 16 in the third. Kept St. Louis to only 7 in the third, which is good, but still get outshot by 11 goals, and you only have 8 in the first 2 periods. You're not going to win hockey games that way.
No.
And it shows because, I mean, they had 16 shots in the third, 2 goals.
Yeah.
4 shots in the first and second, 0 goals.
One of them might have been a gift goal, too. A little goalie interference there from Hartman. He was, quote-unquote, pushed in by the defender.
He was.
But
He was pushing.
yeah, he didn't try and stop either.
Yeah, but nobody's going to try and stop.
Yeah, that's true.
Does
That's true.
Mike Smith try and stop his flailing arms when he gets
No, he did it
bumped?
again last night. Did you see that?
No,
Neither of
I
you?
did
not see it.
No? He got bumped once again by somebody who was pushed into his net, and he went to go and sell it, and it didn't work, and he got all pissed off, and they scored like 2 seconds later.
Good.
If I were these players and these goalies, I would push it as far as these goal interference as far as it possibly can go to make the league step up and set some guys.
So then we're like, hey, there's the line. Now we know.
Yeah.
That's where we're
There's
at.
a line there.
There's a line.
It's good to be
We
know
won't
where
cross
it's
it.
at. Yeah.
Good thing about that game, Hawks get 2 power play goals, but we're only 2 out of 7 on the power play. So I mean that's not good numbers. They kept St. Louis 0 for 5. It's the league is trying to get so many penalties, and they're getting it. They're definitely getting it. It's ridiculous. There's fucking 12 penalties in this game, and none of them are fighting.
I was actually really surprised that Panic did not get called when Schwartz went down.
Yeah, I was a little surprised
Because
too.
even
It wasn't his fault.
Even though Panic did absolutely nothing to push Schwartz
got hurt
in.
on the play. And
Right.
It's like, oh, it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
But, yeah, NHL's getting all these fucking power plays, and there's 2 out of 12 in the whole game. Like, there's a lot more goals, a lot more power plays, but not many power plays.
I wish I could remember where I heard it or saw it, but I saw something that the penalties are up this year at this point, but power play goals way down.
Yeah.
And there's like actually a statistic showing
Like,
that.
it shows the actual stats
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
And it's like, well, NHL's they can do whatever you can, but so next thing to do, make the net bigger, make the goalie smaller.
No goalies.
No
Shooter
goalies,
tutors. Shooter tutors only.
You get a penalty, goalie's got to come out,
Yeah. Automatic
and it's
goal.
a penalty shot.
Yeah.
Well, no. The next move is if you ice it on a penalty kill, you can't get a line change. That's the next move, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
I mean, they're already doing it in the U.
That is so stupid.
Are they really?
Isn't that what we
No,
read
it
that one
was
time?
U14.
Oh, the U14?
Yeah.
Oh.
U14.
And no, it was not a line
Yeah.
change. It was you just couldn't ice the puck, I thought.
It's the
icing.
same. Yeah, it's the same rules. So if you ice it, you can't make a line
Oh,
change.
shit. I didn't know they did the line change rule that young.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think.
I think no one
I'm
wants to call.
almost pretty sure, because otherwise, what's the point of the icing? You know, that's just slowing the game down for slowing the game down's sake.
Yeah, I got you. I got way off track in my own mind, but I'm all caught up. I'm back on track.
It's all good.
Yeah, just number wise, they did better in face-offs, but Taves gets tossed out a bunch.
Yeah.
He's still struggling with the new rules and the no cheating, I guess.
Well, not the new rules, the old rules that they're finally enforcing.
Yeah.
The new old rules.
Couple of real bonehead plays I wanted to point out from that game.
Crawford.
He's one of them. I'm not going to get there yet. First goal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
First goal. Brent Seabrook completely forgot what he was doing on the ice. And Jaden Schwartz was...
Schnorts.
Jaden Schwartz was wide open behind him. Are you watching the goal right now?
Yeah, I'm watching right now. You can keep
It's
talking.
wide. He's wide open behind both defensemen. I think it's Keith and Seabrook.
Yeah, Keith...
But it's not Keith's man. It's definitely Seabrook's man to cover.
Definitely Keith. Okay, so everybody on the Blues was either outside the zone or at the blue line except for Schwartz, who was in the corner and came to the front of the net.
Mm-hmm.
All the Blackhawks got pushed, pressured, followed the play out towards the zone.
They were puck watching.
Exactly. Keith gets caught top of the circle. Seabrook's in the
No man's
slot.
land.
No, he's in the slot. But he's just floating there doing nothing, and Schwartz comes up out of nowhere and is just wide open right in front of the net.
Did you guys think that was goalie interference, that one? It was close. I mean, Crawford went to go and poke the puck away.
No.
No?
No.
I know. I thought it was a stretch, but...
Yeah, no, there's no way Crawford has that anyway.
Yeah,
there's no way. That was a good move.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's... I mean, those are our two top D, and Seabrook should have his head on a swivel. He's, like you said, they're caught puck watching. Everybody's watching the puck.
Seabrook's done that
following
a
the
couple
play.
times this year.
He has. He hasn't been
It's not
that
good.
best.
He was actually pretty good last night. We'll get to that in a bit.
I just watched it. I like how right away Crow goes right up to Siebes or vice versa. They're already talking like...
No, he was talking to the ref, Crow.
Oh.
He was trying to go for that goalie interference.
Oh, okay.
Unless I read that wrong completely, and he was actually bitching out Seabrook.
No, I think he was bitching out Seabrook.
That's probably what I would have
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And then Jaden Schwartz's second goal in the second period.
An absolute beauty pass by Jake Allen.
Beautiful. I love that
Absolutely.
pass. I love that pass. What? Now that I'm thinking of it, what was that line change from the Hawks? Was it all five coming off?
I'm pulling it up real quick.
Is that just that bad of a line change or poor coverage?
I think it was
The forwards are already out. They were going to pressure Allen, and the D made a late change, and everybody got behind the
Both
D.
D at the same
Yes.
time? That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It snuck right by Sharpie, right?
Yeah, it did. It went right around him.
Yeah.
Fucking, he must have been algebra major because those are fucking great bounces.
You don't see the bounce, the bounce,
geometry.
yeah. The board pass anymore, which I think
No.
is like the most underrated play in hockey,
Especially from a goalie.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
to
great
see a
play.
goalie.
That's
just
how
pull
I
it out
got
like
my
that.
one apple.
Oh yeah, I know. Whenever I see you have the puck, I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm good.
Yeah. Here I go. So yeah,
Great pass by Allen and just fucking broken knees on Crawford.
you know, Crow. I've been in that situation before where you have to make that decision as soon as you possibly can.
And if you wait a second late, you can't.
You're screwed.
You have to stay back.
So Crow had some indecisiveness, and he went halfway out and then thought,
I said, did he
"Oh,
think he was
shit."
gonna get that puck first?
I think what he was trying to do, I think initially maybe he thought it was
He
going to
might
get
thought
it,
that
it was going to
Schwartz
get
missed it.
past him, yeah, and he was going to come out and play it, and then he was caught already. So I thought maybe he was going to go out and try Dominic Hasek on Gabrick, type of thing.
Stacking the pads.
And then Crow just kind of went, yeah, you know what? I just
let's
just
go for the
take it.
poke. Maybe
Just
I
take
don't
it. It was
know.
like Goldberg, like just moving out of the net. Just here, take it. I don't want
Here's
it.
your net.
I mean, it's kind of in a sense, it's kind of the same though, because the Hawks kind of left him out to dry. And didn't play.
Yeah.
But figure it out.
But he ended up staying. I don't think I saw him play another puck for the rest of the game. I think he stayed home for a bit.
Yeah. I'm not leaving the net ever again.
No. And then the last bonehead play that I saw, at least.
The Tarasenko goal.
Oh my God, Artem Anisimov, what are you doing?
Yep. I just watched it, and puck goes in. Keith D to Seabrook. Seabrook to Anisimov gets a open lane.
He just overskated it.
Fumbles the puck, and Tarasenko pokes it, turns, and just nips from the slot. All alone in the slot.
You can't give Tarasenko any time, any
You
space.
can't let him touch the puck.
You just cannot.
Fantasy points, not a big deal.
I was watching NHL Network, and they're like, "Oh, that's another one Crawford wants to have back." I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's an absolute rifle." Yeah, he saw it the whole way.
To be fair,
but that is a rifle from.
Isn't every goal against one?
Oh, I
a
agree.
goalie would want to. Like,
I agree. I don't like it when.
How could you be like, "Oh no, that's a good one.
No, that's
I don't
good.
care. Like you can have it."
I don't know. I think there's a couple that
I
I've been
think
like,
that
"Oh, you deserve that one."
I've always been under the impression that like every goal is savable. So like when Eddie Olczyk or Pat Foley are like, "Oh, nothing that Crawford could do on that one," it's like, well, no, actually, if he would have made a better read there, or something like that.
Yeah.
But there are some where you
when
like
it's an empty net goal.
don't let up the goals before.
Better defense.
Better defense.
Yeah.
Keep the puck in the zone.
Don't sign a contract like Carey Price in Montreal.
Oh,
Do you think he regrets every goal?
I regret it for him.
Yeah.
I think he regrets every minute of his
feel
life
bad for
for
him.
the next 8 years.
He did that to himself.
I looked
Yeah.
at
He knew what it was.
my Carey Price jersey in my closet, and even that looks sad. I don't know. It's
Bunch
really
of
weird.
dust.
Did you look at it and just like fall off the hanger on its own and just
Yeah.
like?
I mean, everything else there is like in color, and that's just like in black and white. I don't know. It's just real upset.
Not like a Maurice Richard jersey or something.
I mean, no, that's probably in yours.
Yeah.
to the song "Everybody Hurts."
Yeah.
Starts playing.
One is the loneliest.
So, Hawks try to bounce back from a real awful Wednesday night performance as the slumping.
Not only bad, but like we said, real test. St. Louis Blues Central Division
As Q
matchup.
put it,
I was just about to say,
as brutal as you can possibly get.
as close to brutal as you can get from Coach Q. I mean,
I was going to ask, is that harsh? But then when
that's right on the head.
When I heard that before I actually saw it because I missed the game, so I saw that comment first. I'm like, whoa, is that? I mean, is that a little Q being hard? And then I looked at the highlights. I'm like, oh, no, spot on.
That's a little soft, actually.
Yeah. Good thing about that game though, DeBrincat gets another one.
Yep.
Yeah,
DeBrincat got another one.
No, he got an assist.
I thought he scored that one.
No, he got an assist.
another point.
Another point. Just an assist.
Oh, I thought he got the goal.
Awkward.
It came up on my NHL app.
Hartman.
It was a goal. Oh, damn.
Okay, well, another
Well,
Damn.
all right.
positive way to look at it. Hartman with another.
Hartman with another
Another
goal.
goal.
Yeah.
There
You go, bud. So many games on tonight, and the Leafs and Hawks are off. So sad.
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 Slumping Edmonton Oilers coming to Chicago. Perfect game for the Blackhawks to just pound one out.
Not when McJesus.
Get another
not when
eight
McJesus is in town.
Genos.
Pound one out.
Yeah.
Nice. It wasn't back-to-back for the Hawks,
Uh-huh.
but it was just from St. Louis to Chicago, which, what is that, a
Nothing.
45-minute flight?
Yeah.
Like, that's nothing.
Nothing.
So
That's a day
There's-
trip.
yeah, that's not much of an excuse.
I think they even practiced in Chicago that on Wednesday and then flew to St. Louis.
Yeah. And then
Probably flew right back.
Yeah.
they might have, yeah. So it's nothing. It's not really an excuse. I mean, I get you. It's tough to play back-to-back.
And
but
usually on
it's-
those days, Q doesn't do morning skates.
No.
On the back-to-back.
No. So because of the back-to-back, Anton Forsberg shows up, plays his second game with the Hawks, and
So good.
was
0-0-2.
unbelievable. 0-0-2.
So
and
good.
100%
So for reference,
completely flipped that record because he should be 2-0.
Absolutely.
So for
100%.
reference, though, too, all of Nolly's opinion, he was there in person saw all this up front.
I did
up
get
close.
So wait, before we get into the game,
witness-
what has changed at the United Center?
The lights honestly are so noticeable. Absolutely. We took one quick lap around the 100 level, and it's nothing really noticeably different, but it's just there's a couple of things here and there, like different bars. Obviously, it just changed them out. But
are they turning the lights off in the intermissions now?
They are. They do.
Interesting. They were one of the only teams to not do that.
They do
anymore.
a little bit of a video on the ice, like not video, but like they show players just on the ice.
Well, the thing with the new lights is that you can turn them on and off, and they instantly turn on and off. It's
Yeah.
not like
It's
they have
not like
to
they gotta
warm
heat
up
up,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
It looks so much better. It really does. Like, I never noticed how yellow it was before, but it was fucking yellow.
Yeah.
And it looks good now.
Is the crowd darker?
No.
Because it kind of looks like, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm
Really
watching-
racist though.
Yeah, come on.
It looks like they kind of like have that.
Wow.
They try to put
Are
this the highlight on the ice and like kind of drown out the crowd a little bit from the TV version.
I tried to look at all the lights, but then my eyes started to hurt. So.
I think they added lights so that wouldn't happen. I think
there's
they put
a
more in
lot
there.
of fucking lights up there. Like, there really are. A lot of empty seats, though. I don't know if it was because of the Cubs,
Probably.
but a lot of empty seats
Isn't that
everywhere.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know what? I
It
guarantee.
was 21.
I guarantee they were sitting in those bars
Watching the Cubs.
watching the games around the concourse. But at the same time, why do you want to watch a 9-1 ball game?
I say at the same time, as soon as the Cubs started, it was over. So
Yeah. It was 4-0, like right away.
Yeah.
So, no, but yeah, I don't know. Same fucking stupid fans in the 300 level.
Yeah.
Annoying as hell.
Detroit sucks, huh?
Fuck.
public service announcement time from Nolly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, if you're going to go to a Hawks game and you want to chant something and the Detroit Red Wings are not playing the Hawks, maybe don't chant
Or
Detroit
not even
sucks.
playing at all that day.
Yeah. If you're not even playing a team from that conference, maybe don't chant that because you sound fucking dumb. Everybody get it? We all get it. Detroit sucks. Yeah, I'm on board. Absolutely. But fucking Edmonton Oilers are in town. Don't chant Detroit sucks.
You know, it's funny.
You sound like a fucking White Sox fan complaining about how great the Cubs are doing. Like, shut up. Worry about your own fucking team.
Okay, so
It's
Lobo.
like wearing... Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. It's like wearing another team's jersey to two random people's games. Like, no. Like, when you go to Edmonton and Chicago and you're wearing a fucking Flames jersey. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bud?
Canada, man.
No. Fuck you. Alberta. Battle of Alberta. You're going to wear a Calgary jersey? Get the fuck out of here. You're dumb. Don't chant Detroit sucks unless the Hawks are playing
You know
Detroit.
what? Unless there is a game where Calgary and Edmonton are playing each other and that guy's wearing a Hawks jersey just to really throw everybody off. I think then it's okay.
Whatever, dude. Key point, don't chant Detroit sucks. Everybody know, the whole country knows Detroit sucks. They're the fucking Arizona Coyotes of the fucking nation because they want to fucking get the fuck out of there because they're making no money because Detroit as a city as a whole is making no money and the NHL,
know that they wanna
aka the
get out,
government,
though.
came in and was like,
They just
hey,
build a brand new stadium.
don't worry, we'll cover you. No, they have no fucking money.
They just mean they want to get
Because
out.
they just build a brand new.
Who wants to go to Detroit? Anybody want to go to Detroit?
I kind of want to
I kind of want to go check out the stadium. Yeah,
God, you guys are missing the fucking point. Have you ever walked around Detroit?
I'm not stupid.
No.
Exactly. You don't want to fucking go to Detroit.
It's getting better, I've heard.
I want to go to Detroit strictly. Get an Uber from the hotel to the
I'll
rink.
drive you.
Oh yeah.
When I was in Detroit, I had a great Uber guy though. He
Did
was
you?
awesome. We were talking hockey and we were talking about I was telling him it was my first time at the Joe and he was just like, oh man, so many great memories that fucking Steve Yzerman goal. And I go, holy shit, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
That
just
fucking-
probably just on her phone in the back like this.
Oh,
sucks.
yeah.
It's terrible.
It was great though. Thanks. 5 stars for that guy.
5 stars. Yeah, nice.
Anyways,
Anyway, you were there live. What is Connor McDavid life in person?
honestly, it's like it's hard to explain.
Talk about his assist.
You're getting emotional.
I am, dude. Like honestly, like if you have the chance to go see him live, you have to because it's like even when he's just on the ice, not doing anything, you have to watch him because you know something is going to happen and the puck's going to go through him or just something. Like on their power play, I never noticed, but they have their D's come from behind the net. They have a winger come from center ice back down to loop.
What are you talking about? The overtime power play or the
No,
just
regular power
Okay.
play. And I see in McDavid just floating in their defensive corner. I'm like, why the fuck is he hanging out back there? And he just turns on the jets. Like literally just turns on the Jets' wheels in front of their own net and starts cutting up the boards where the puck's at. The D gives it to the winger who's coming back towards him, and then he just one-touches it to McDavid, and McDavid just blows past everybody. They fucking do the slingshot from Talladega Nights for fucking McDavid to fucking slingshot, engage, and he just fucking zooms, dude. It's insane. Like that, I love. Like I always forget how much I love watching like NHL games live to like go see a game because it's like you don't see that kind of shit on TV. So it's really cool, and he's just his speed and his hands and just his vision, just literally everything. It's just so much fun to watch him play. And that fucking assist was just, oh my God. Everybody was like, oh, fuck. And me and Ange go, oh, shit. Oh, shit. And Ange like leaned in and was like, that was so sick.
Did you stand up and just like clap? Like,
I wanted to, but I didn't want anybody to like slap me or nothing. Like, it's just like, I don't
You gotta
know
give props where props is due.
We're not worthy.
Yeah.
McJesus.
Yeah. Kevin Weeks broke it down, that goal on NHL Network last night.
Did he say Keith sucked? Because that was bad defense for one.
By both Keith and Seabrook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seabrook got
Both
caught
of them.
puck watching again and tried to poke while Keith was trying to poke and then just left.
I don't know why we have to
Murray
have
back
two
door.
guys. Connor McDavid is good, but we don't need two guys on him at one time.
Yeah, we need 5.
Yeah. So he was talking about how when McDavid turned his back to the net, he had all of his weight on his right foot, and it was on the toe of the skate. It wasn't even the full skate blade. It's just on the toe, while he at full speed is skating backwards.
Yep.
It's just on the toe of his skate blade. And then he transfers over to the left leg to try and get that back pass, and once again, it's all on the toe.
Yeah.
The balance and the strength in his legs on that play,
His
and the awareness is just ridiculous.
his ability to not only go as fast as he can, but one, to keep his hands up with how fast he can go, and his ability to just change the angle at which he's skating at by transferring his weight, like shifting his hips and not like skating backwards and then like just protecting the puck. It's stupid. It really is. I wish I was good at hockey. Like, why can't I be good? Like, if you give me half of that, I'm still a decent NHL player.
he's still only in his 3rd season.
Yeah.
I know. And it's like 2.5 actually.
And he's
Not
actually
even 2.5. It's like maybe 1.5.
Yeah.
he's actually not.
He's not in his prime yet.
Not only that, but he's actually not playing that well this
No,
year.
he's not.
He's
So
not
far?
at all.
No.
So seeing shit like that, you're like, damn.
I know.
This guy's gonna do some serious damage in the record books at some point.
I know. I was thinking too. I was like, just thinking in my head. I was like, if I ever got to talk to like just a veteran and any veteran in the league and just ask him about like a Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, like, what is it like playing against these guys, knowing that they're 2-3 years in, they're this fucking good and they're only gonna get better, and you're just
a
like,
17-year vet that's never won the Stanley Cup.
yeah,
you
like
know?
what does that feel like? Like knowing that this kid's fucking can't even legally drink and he's easily gonna walk you. Like, just,
Hey, in Canada he can.
yeah, okay. Well, I think Matthews can too now.
Matthews is still 20, I think.
Yeah,
But in Canada, you have to be 18.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah. I just think that'd be a cool question to ask.
It's just kind of really exciting to see where the game's going with how good these players are. Like usually, like when we're growing up, the players we watched first couple of years, nothing at all, and it's like you got to watch them develop. Now as they're coming in, 18,
you had to wait
19,
for their prime, but now
Yeah.
their prime is as soon as they get in the league.
yeah, like
Yeah, it's really cool. Like you said, when we were growing up, it was basically when you hit like 22 through
25.
you're really good, and then you hit like 30 and you're still playing, and now it's like you go from 18 to about 25.
Once you're looking at 30,
yeah.
you're like, okay, am I done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is this
Maybe
it for
I'll
me?
get a 1-year deal to
Yeah.
keep playing. Yeah. It's crazy.
Cody Franzen type thing.
Yeah. And no, he's not even playing. Yeah, I don't get that. Anyways,
The Hartman. Also, thing live, I want to ask you the Hartman hit.
Our seats were on. We were like dead.
The Hartman and the Hayden hit.
The Hayden hit.
I didn't see the Hayden.
Hayden got smoked from behind too.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that one?
The Hartman one, we were behind the boards where he got hit, like dead center ice almost. And were
you guys by the press box or by the bar?
Right below the press box.
Right below the press
yeah.
box? Neat.
Almost like right behind where Eddie was too. So it's pretty cool.
Super jealous.
Yeah, you got to sit in there, so whatever.
No, I was with Whiteman, but that was still cool.
Yeah,
sorry.
Just had to sit with Dennis Weidman.
Dennis Weidman?
Yeah, Dennis Weidman.
Dennis got me in with John Weidman.
That's where I got confused.
There it is. Yeah.
But he was definitely. It looked from my angle. It looked like it was shoulder to shoulder, and it didn't look absolutely terrible as everybody made it out to seem. It was definitely a boarding call, but everybody was complaining it should have been like a 5 and he should have got tossed, and I was just like it looked like
was very, very close.
What I was saying,
I could see like he took a ton of strides and
I counted
he
8.
was off he was off the boards a good amount, but like from my angle it wasn't that bad. But when we were talking to Dice and his parent or his dad and his brother, they were like, he was so far off the boards. And I couldn't tell.
It was the distance from the board that made it look worse, because even from the replay, it was kind of the numbers, but it was more on the shoulder side of it. Like
it really was, yeah.
The 3, it was not like the full 38. It was like maybe the 3.
The way he hit him too, it hit his shoulder, but like
it forcefully
made his front of his body go towards the board.
Yeah, I'm not arguing
the other thing
at all that it was not a boarding.
The other thing that I thought might have been why it was 5 minute was because Hartman was completely unaware that this was even coming. Had no idea he was about to get smoked.
See,
Hartman got right up.
That's what I was just going to say. The only reason that I would say it was a 2 minute is because he popped up. Obviously, he stays down. That's a 5. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe getting tossed, but guaranteed 5.
That is 100% what they go by, too.
Exactly.
The player's hurt or not.
Because even if that wasn't a penalty and he stayed down, guaranteed penalty right after that. Like if the refs weren't going to call it and he stayed down, penalty.
Yeah. No matter what, it's a dangerous hit.
Oh, God,
it's extremely dangerous. And he had no reason to look at the ref palms up. Like, what are you doing?
It was definitely it was one of those things where if it went bad, it would have been unfortunate because of where he was on the ice. It's not like it was vicious, I'm right next to the board kind of thing.
Right.
I'm going to throw your head into it. Yeah. It was just an unfortunate distance.
That's the type of situation where you just bear hug the guy into the boards, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of hold him up because it could get ugly.
It was Kazian that hit him, right?
Yeah, it was.
And Cassian's good. He's a hard knock player.
Yeah.
You know? I
mean, some of the best chops last year in the playoffs.
Oh,
unreal.
Those are gross.
Those are awesome.
They were like gross, but
no, they were
on a good scale.
Yeah,
I think.
We forgot to mention Kaner's goal in the first.
Yes. The goal that probably shouldn't have gone in.
No, absolutely not. Soft little behind the net, fluttered it to the net, goes off Talbot's stick and between his own legs.
That's why you put the puck on net, kids.
Yeah, well, that's about the only thing that they did right.
Yeah.
So then, let me pull up the stats here.
So the Hawks only had 17 shots through 2 periods. Whereas...
A lot better than before the first
game.
But
still, although... I will say Edmonton blocked a shit.
Oh God, yeah.
Shots
there were a lot of block shots,
especially on the power play.
That 5-on-3 they had. There was at least 8 or 9 times I hear it. Pat like, there's a block shot.
Chris Russell was a madman last night blocking shots.
That 5-on-3 was not good at all.
No,
absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Which they went 0 for 5 on the power play last night.
What's got to change for them for that power play?
They literally,
it's all perimeter.
The
whole thing is perimeter.
It's that, and this goes through the whole game, not just the power play. They try to get way too fancy. There's so many opportunities. I understand the power play. You kind of wait it out and try to get the right shot. Which, hey, 300 level fans, stop yelling "fucking shoot" when there's a guy in your fucking lane. They'll figure it out. They're NHLers. But there are times where you could easily shoot the puck and they try to get it backdoor, sauce it over a defenseman when you have a pad pass even. Like, there's so many more options.
Grab a rebound in front. Yeah.
And it's frustrating because, like, they do all these fancy moves and it's fun to watch, and then you fucking keep passing, and then eventually it's going to wear out. Like, you need to throw pucks on net, like Kane's goal.
Right.
It was just throwing the puck on the net. Like, it works.
And there's passing to open up a shooting lane, and then there's just passing just to pass the puck.
Yeah, you can't
you're
force
just
it.
stuck in a rut.
Yeah. They were trying to force a lot of stuff. The power play, that 5-on-3 was terrible. I feel like they barely had any possession in zone.
Didn't they almost give up an odd man rush on that 5-on-3 too?
Yeah.
Or the 5-on-4?
It was the 5-on-4
right before it.
Yeah.
There was something.
So.
It was
I think because I remember yelling at the TV because Keith took a slap shot right into McDavid's shin pads.
Yeah.
And McDavid was gone.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot, dude. That he did not. Ugh. Keith.
Let's talk about the Kane Schmeltz Hartman line.
Oh my god. That first period, they had a shift. It was probably about a minute, maybe even more, where they were just walking everybody. They were all over. They were fucking buzzing, dude. That line just looked so good, and I'm so happy Schmaltz is back because they have some sort of chemistry going on between the three of them, and they look fucking
Kane made
great.
a comment I think it was before St. Louis, that he's like, I'm just glad he's back because, I mean, if you look when he's been gone, I was not good. So it's like he's already, I think Schmaltz is the new Panarin for Kane. Yeah. Like his little buddy now.
Yeah. You can definitely tell Kane's playing better with Schmaltz in the lineup. And Schmaltz, I guess he's just got that thing where he seems like the type of player that just doesn't quit. And I feel like Kane sees that and Hartman sees that, and they just want to go. Yeah. And it helps, dude. They were making passes like just like you shouldn't be making, and like they were just making plays where it was like it's where we were sitting. We were in 300 level, probably. I don't know where. I don't fucking know. But it was center ice, and it was perfect because you could see the whole ice surface, and you could see the lanes that these players could possibly go through, and any minor possibility that they had, they fucking took it for a pass, and it was great. It was so cool.
Yeah.
That line, they're just fun to watch, man.
They are fun to watch.
They got the puck and exited the zone after that shift, and Hawks fans gave him a standing ovation because they were like, that was just fucking fun to watch. Like, that was sick.
So we talked about McDavid live. What about his former teammate, Alex DeBrincat, live?
He's fun to watch. He's definitely fun to watch. He definitely reminds me of Kane, his rookie year. He's got a lot of vision. He has a lot of vision. Like, his vision's great. He's making really good passes in offensive and defensive zone. Occasionally, he'll turn the puck over.
He did that in overtime. He was the last man back, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he did.
Here it comes. He made up for it, though. He made a really nice play.
Yeah. He's done that a couple of times where he turns it over, and it's like, oh, fuck. And then he'll recognize it and jump back and make a good play to stop it. But, like, just like Kane in his first couple of years, he's not that two-way player yet. He's got to figure that out, and he will. He definitely will. I'm excited to see where his career goes because, I mean, it could easily go down the same path as Kane. But right now, I
think that's what everyone's banking on for sure.
Yeah. And it's kind of a good thing that, he's on the third line with all these guys in front of him. And when Kane came up, it was Taze and Kane, here you go.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got, not only that, but he's got like Schmaltz and Hartman and all those guys, the young guys that are just starting in the league, so they can kind of work.
Which is exactly what Kaner had.
Exactly.
And I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were like, "Oh, it's the same thing as Teuvo Teravainen. He's just gonna flame out." And I was like, "Well, not really, because he does have DeBrincat does have these like young guys to kind of go through this whole process with. Teuvo Teravainen was
thrown on a veteran team that was ready to win the cup
for the third time in the last 6 years. I mean,
and I think
that's a really hard role to get into.
Right away that DeBrincat's got more skill than Teravainen.
Yeah. I think
more. I don't know if to say more skill, more potential. Yeah. I think there's more expectation from DeBrincat than there was Teravainen.
I think he's going to find a happy medium for his career in between, like where Kane is and where Teravainen is. I think he's going to fit in the middle there.
Not only that, but I mean, the whole factor of Teravainen coming over from Europe and DeBrincat playing same size ice and all that.
Completely different game.
It really is. So I mean, he's got that going for him.
People don't really realize that how much a different game it is in Europe versus
fucking the Euro rink to the NHL rink, man. I'll tell you, men's league gets real rough some nights.
Nothing like having a couple beers at the bar and then coming down and signing shit your rink.
Euro rink. Fuck E4 locker. We gotta walk all the way to the other end.
Was there any like cool moments between DeBrincat and McDavid at all, or are they kind of like not cross paths at all?
I was trying to look for that on TV, but I didn't.
Honestly,
see anything.
I completely forgot that they were on the same team. I
Seriously?
was just so mesmerized. No, I completely forgot. No, I didn't see anything. I don't think they were ever. I mean, on the ice together either. So
no, because I think. Q put the Taves line out there. The McDavid line.
Yeah, and McDavid line was out there a lot. Especially after they scored, they were out there a lot.
Yeah.
Murphy, do you notice him at all out there?
He threw one big hit. Other than that,
no,
not much.
Eddie Olczyk was talking last night about how it was his best game yet, and I kind of agree. He looked a lot better.
He did. He definitely looked better, but still not that noticeable.
Right, better
but
doesn't
he definitely
mean,
looked.
Yeah, it's not
better
all that much. Yeah,
not good, but better.
Yeah, there you go. How much fun was that overtime to watch? Because it was great on TV.
Oh my god,
that back and forth.
What was your tweet about overtime?
3-on-3 overtime with McDavid. Usually you have to pay extra for that. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that was. The last. Let me think. I think. When I went to Detroit, I can't even remember if that game went to overtime.
The Maple Leafs game? No, they won that one.
Oh, Winnipeg. That game went to overtime against the St. Louis Blues. Yeah. Watching 3-on-3 live is so much fucking fun because it's literally just back and forth, just action, just 2-on-1s. Like, it's just fun. 3-on-1s. That's just great. I was really. At first, I was like, please don't go to a shootout. Like, come on, let's go. And then the Hawks took the penalty, and I'm like, please fucking just go to the shootout.
It was super passive for like the first minute, and then I think it was the Oilers. All three got sucked down, or all 2 out of the 3 got sucked down, and then Kane and Taves came back against McDavid. They fucked that one up, and then they came back like 3-on-1, and Seabrook made an unreal play. He slid down and then he swept his stick behind and stopped that pass from getting through. That was a goal. That was it. Game over.
Yeah, that was a great fucking play by Seabrook. Yeah. He might not have played that well, but that was a sick huge play. Yeah. And then McDavid probably coming off the boards, going between the legs, going bar down, and just Gino and hard on Crawford. But Kane hooks him and draws the penalty.
You mean Forsberg?
Yeah, sorry, Forsberg. Yeah, no, he's definitely doing something fancy there. Yeah, and he's definitely 100%. Scoring. He's definitely scoring there. So, I mean, that's a good play by Kane, but it just sucks.
It's a penalty you have to take.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Especially if you're Kane and you're not very defensive. Yeah.
And then that goal really killed me. Seabrook was right in his line of vision.
Yeah, 15 seconds left, too.
Oh, well. It was an entertaining game, but not necessarily a good game from the Hawks.
No, I thought it was pretty evenly matched, though.
Yeah. But also think about
Edmonton's struggling right now. It was pretty evenly matched. I thought that they were going to take off after that Kane goal because that line was buzzing. Saad and Taves looked pretty good for the first period. Panic. I thought that line was looking pretty good. And then Kane scored that just redonkulous goal. Like, that's not supposed to go in. So I'm like, if that one goes in, they'll get a couple of quick ones and it'll blow out of the, and it never happened, and then it felt like in the third, both teams just kind of sat back. They were trying to get the point almost.
You could see the Oilers wanting to do that for sure.
Yeah.
But neither team seemed like they just had that
extra push.
Yeah. They were both just sitting back like, all right, well, at least let's get a point out of it. That's kind of why I wish the NHL would go to 3-point games.
Yeah.
Like all 3-point games. Like if you win, you get 3 points. If it goes to overtime, the winner gets 2, the loser gets 1.
Yeah.
Just because, if you get an extra point in regulation, let's make a push for it.
Yeah.
If you're late in a game and it could go to overtime, let's just sit back, each get a point. I don't know.
Can't say the Hawks didn't have the chances to put the puck in the net, though. I mean, they had one late in the third. Taves took a shot, went right through Talbot, and just missed the post.
Yes.
They had a couple jam shots on Talbot and the power play that barely went in. That used to be Taves' bread and butter, though.
They didn't even have Taves there.
It was Taves did it twice, and then I think Saad did it a different time.
Panic was there.
Oh, it was Panic, yeah.
Yeah.
Saad did it, or Taves did it twice, and then Panic did it the other time.
But after Taves did it, they moved him. He wasn't in that slot the rest of the game.
Mm. Yeah, he was actually up high.
Yeah.
He was high
in the high slot.
On the point, yeah.
Yeah, which I was never a fan of that move, going low and just trying to jam it, because it's a pretty... Once you know that play is going to happen, it's
almost
easy to
worked,
stop.
though.
That's like a once in a while, like, desperation you try it kind of.
That's one of those things where if you jam it to the front and then you have all three forwards come in and convert,
nobody was doing that. There was also a point where Panic tried it, got stuffed by Talbot. The puck came out. We got it back, and then they went back to it, and Panic just caught it. His back was towards the slot and just threw it between his legs, and it went off the defenseman and right to Talbot. Like there was nobody even there.
Yeah,
like I'd never liked that. Like same with the drop back, enter the zone.
Yeah,
I hate that fucking play.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, if you got a guy that can shoot the puck, if you got a guy like Kane who can dish the puck, why not set it up?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, we didn't think that the Hawks would have any trouble on offense, but
especially after the first two.
Yeah, I know. Look where we are now. So hopefully they figure it out here.
7 games in.
Some point soon.
Do you guys feel? I know it's still a hard sample size, but do you feel like this is more the real Hawks showing now? Do you think?
I feel like this is how we're going to how this season's going to end up going.
Up and
I
down.
think it's going to be holy fuck, we're really good, and then it's going to be all right. Maybe we're not so good.
That's
oh
how
my god, we're really good.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not so good.
I feel like every year that they have
true.
a good year, that's how it is, though. You know, I mean, there's times where the highs are real fucking high, and then the lows are just like, oh fuck,
Yikes.
you're losing to Colorado.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think it's still too early to tell, but I think it's going to be overall it's going to be a happy medium between this and the first couple games.
Yeah. I think Saturday's going to be a good test. Fucking Arizona.
In Arizona too.
God.
They always play well in Arizona. They
need to just
they pack that place.
Yeah, they do. And Arizona still hasn't won a game yet.
Yeah.
Hammer calling it.
Hammer's going to get so upset.
Absolute hat trick. Jarmelson's going to be all over the place. Just tearing it up.
I kind of hope if we're going to lose to Arizona and be
let him get his first goal.
Win, I hope it's Jarmelson just destroying us.
Let him get his first goal.
Yeah.
As a Coyote against the Hawks.
Dangle the shit out of Murray.
Out of Duncan.
What is happening with the Coyotes goaltending situation? Neither Domingue nor Ranta are playing. A guy named Aaron Hill.
Yeah, they're on their third goalie.
Is playing. Are both of them hurt?
I think so. Let me see if I can.
Or are they just trying to send a message 6 games into the season?
No, I think Ranta's been dealing with issues. Yeah. I know that.
I know he started the season a little bit bandaged.
Louis Domingue's as a bandage.
Louis Domingue is Louis Domingue.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not very good.
So, how about your boy Malcolm?
You know, I don't think he's very good.
I pull up Arizona's website, by the way, and the very first thing is Jarmelson ready for special game versus Blackhawks. Very first thing on their website.
Well,
I'm going to cry so hard when he comes back to Chicago. That video.
Mid-season trade.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like his first trip back?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, something we didn't talk about, St. Louis and Blackhawks. They don't play again until March?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Just like we were talking about, though, like last episode. I like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. I think it's great because now
that's too far though.
I don't know.
No, it should. Okay, so they
there
don't
needs
play
to be
again.
at least 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, no, they need 1 more at least, maybe around December.
Yeah,
because you got 3
Win
games from. Oh God, stop! Please, never again. You got 3 games against them from March 18th till about 2nd week of April. So I mean, a month. There's 3 games against them in a month to end the season, which is cool, but I want to see them during the regular season.
Right, but if there's if there's a 4-point difference between us and St. Louis for say a playoff spot or even the
that's why I say 2 games between then, not 3, and
but 3
give
would
us
be
1 here.
3 would be the decider possibly.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't care.
I don't like it.
Not if you go to overtime.
Oh, well. Yeah.
How about that?
Robot, huh?
How about that?
I don't see anything about injuries for the goalies on Arizona.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Super confused about that.
I bet you Ronta. It's got to be Ronta.
I don't know.
They're really saving him.
You'd think that he'd want to play against the Hawks.
I think he's over that.
I mean, you'd think like they would give it to him though. Like,
yeah, but I mean, at the same time though, it's
if you're
like,
born
what's the
from
point?
a city, they throw you in. You could be a rookie. That means nothing.
After that game he had, him and Darlene, I think. I mean, that's kind of like
that was the swan song.
Yeah, that's it. That's okay. That's my exit from Chicago history kind of thing. Yeah. Like the grudge. I think there's no reason for him.
Yeah.
Okay. NHL talk. NHL actually admitted that they messed up an offsides call.
Did they really?
Yeah.
The St. Louis Avs game. This one was blatantly offsides, and I couldn't believe they actually let it go. It tied the game up at 4. It was last night. Tied the game up at 4. First off, it was a hand pass from the defenseman on the point, and it was actually a legal play because one of the St. Louis Blues touched it. Okay. So that waves
canceled it
off.
out.
Yeah. But it stops inside the blue line. Oh. It comes back out, and then they throw it back in again, and it's offsides, and then they end up scoring. The one bad thing is Joel Edmondson just stopped playing.
Yeah.
He just stopped. He was bitching the whole time.
So I'm confused. They challenged it and called it no goal.
They called it no goal, but they admitted it should have been a goal.
Why would it be a goal? He was offside.
It should have been a goal?
That's what they said because it got waved off. And that they were saying that was wrong.
Why is that wrong?
No,
that was so blatantly offside.
Yeah, that was so far offside. They come out and say, "Oh, yeah, we got it wrong." No, you fucking got it right this time. Don't be a fucking idiot. Only be reviewed for a potential offside infraction. The puck does not come out of the attacking zone. Oh, did the St. Louis guy bring it in the zone? Was it a Brent Seabrook?
No, the Colorado defenseman knocked it in.
I'm so confused.
The St. Louis guy, the St. Louis player, the St. Louis player. I just bit my cheek. Did you see it happen?
No, I thought you smacked yourself on the mic stand.
The St. Louis player brought it out, but the same defenseman that hand passed it in threw it back into the zone, and it was picked up by the Colorado forward. Here we go.
I'm so confused.
See, he moved it up right there, and it was offsides. This is really bad for the podcast, but
yeah, I'll try to remember to put the video.
Yeah, put the video up.
He is so blatantly offside there.
Absolutely.
So then,
and it's passed in by the Colorado player. I don't know what the NHL is talking about that they think it should have been.
I don't understand them because they said no goal.
Scroll down so I can read what the rule says.
Well,
what their explanation is. St. Louis requested a coach's challenge to determine whether Sven Andrighetto of Colorado was offside prior to the Avalanche goal. The video review decision determined the play was offside, but that determination was based on a play prior to the puck clearing the zone. So were they talking about the hand pass, him trying to keep it in on the hand pass, that they thought that was offside, but it actually wasn't? Because it doesn't matter, because the other one was offside.
Yeah.
Although there wasn't offside, it occurred prior to the puck clearing the zone, which nullifies any goal review related to that offside. So are they saying that it should be a goal because they asked for the wrong offside call? Because if that's true, that's bullshit.
That's open-ended again.
There were 2 offsides on that. You know what that means? There were 2 offsides on the play that the referees missed, and they didn't call a single one of them. That's what that says.
Can we skip this? Can we just move on? Because I don't fucking...
The call on the ice was correct. Doug Armstrong was talking about it. He said the call on the ice is correct. He said the wording in the rule book is wrong, and that's where they're going to have to work at it.
Wait, that last line. Let's just go with NHL 94 rules and turn offsides off. That's great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck this. I don't get it. I don't care. This is dumb. That was offsides 100%.
That's terrible.
You're fucking stupid.
What happened in that game? Who ended up winning?
St. Louis did 4-3. Like they probably should have, because that was not a legal hockey play.
Yeah.
So if anybody listening understands what happened here more, please
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Because
and Guy Reyes, we don't want to hear from you. We don't.
He came up to me the other day. He's like, "Oh man, Duchesne is going to score 40 goals this year. I swear." And I was like, "Is that before or after he gets traded?" And he was like,
oh. He said, when we were driving him home last night, he was like, "Oh man, Avs lost." I was like, "Oh fuck, here's the downward spiral." He's like, "Hey, they're 500." I was like, "Yeah, get on the Leafs level. It's 6-1, dude. Fuck." He's like, "Oh, that's luck." I was like, luck.
Wow.
Austin Matthews.
Yikes.
Moving on. Fuck that.
That's a very tiny writing. What's this say?
Yeah.
Oh, Wings and Athanasiou.
They actually came to a deal?
They came to a deal today. It can't be official
today.
Though. Today.
Wait, why?
Because they are so fucked on salary cap.
Oh yeah.
That they have to make him trade, play someone in long-term IR, or they have to waive enough players to make up the difference.
But if you waive that many players, you're not gonna have a full roster.
Yeah. I feel like the Wings actually, I'm in their corner on this one, with the whole not signing him till just now, because this kid, 1 year, I think he's been in like 1 year.
Yeah, maybe two.
Maybe. And he's asking for a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
a shit ton of money.
He's good, but he hasn't proven anything.
He hasn't proven anything.
Yeah.
You know what would have helped them?
And also, they've given out dog shit contracts. Why would they
throw it
in?
Would have helped them not buying out Steven Weiss and having to pay him $2.5 million this year to not play, and then 1.6. Then that's $3.
That would be helpful.
So they're gonna have to make a move, and it's gonna have to be a trade.
Why do it though? You're winning right now.
Trevor Daley's coming back to the Blackhawks.
They're 4-3 though.
He's going back to Pittsburgh. He's gonna win another cup.
Yeah, that's why he wants to come back to the Blackhawks.
He wants to win.
It's gonna be Daley and Franson.
He wants the three-peat though. The Phil Pete.
Stop it.
I don't know.
Stop.
The Thrill Pete. That's what it is.
The Thrill Pete.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Now you're happy. Now you're happy about it. Stop. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I wasn't happy with Phil Pete, but Thrill Pete.
No, the Phil Pete was number 2. Thrill Pete's pretty.
Thrill Pete makes sense.
Pretty obvious. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Fuck, the Wings are so fucking.
Yeah.
You look at.
They're done.
They have to make a trade, but everybody worth trading are players they can't afford to lose.
Right.
I don't know about that. I'm
just an Ablucator.
I'd be more than happy with getting rid of David Booth.
David Booth and his $700,000.
Yeah, that's not a good move.
Riley Shahan, Darren Helm can go. Abdulkader can go.
Yeah, I said that one already.
Mike Green can go. Cronwall can go. Are you kidding me? Why are we still paying Cronwall 4.7?
There's rumors that Mike Green might be moved.
Yeah,
he's playing. He's doing it now.
I heard.
I was always super confused by that signing. It just didn't fit for me.
I actually heard might be a Leafs move.
Yikes! For who?
It was either Leafs or Montreal.
No, who would the
Leafs give up though?
I'm not sure. Probably a winger because they have an excess amount of wingers.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what I was kind of hearing.
They've got a lot of D too, though, don't they?
Nah.
That's who's the
they don't
Swedish
have
guy that they just got in the first round. He's a defenseman, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
I can't remember.
The Swedish dude.
Yeah,
Swedish.
I just
remember Steve Dangle being way too excited.
Liljegren.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have D, but they don't have like
ready D.
Yeah, in a way. But that one big D. Not saying that Mike Green's gonna be like that guy, but like they don't have like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but
no. Every team's got that one big D.
That one. Yeah. Okay.
Let's all be professional here. Come on.
Fucking grow up.
Come on.
All right. So I think that's enough Wings talk.
Yeah, because Detroit sucks.
Yeah.
There you go.
I learned that this weekend.
Did you?
Yesterday. Learned that last night. Yeah. Never knew that, but Detroit does suck.
Well, welcome to the bandwagon there, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Detroit sucks bandwagon, or
you know who else sucks? The Los Angeles Kings. I hate them. I absolutely hate them.
You mean the undefeated In regulation, Los Angeles Kings.
All right, let's stop going after Hawks records here.
I hate him.
What happens first? Arizona wins or the Kings lose in regulation?
Who do the Kings play next?
Kings lose in regulation. Arizona's not going to win. It's not going to happen.
0-82.
0-82. 100% guaranteed.
That would be fantastic, actually.
Kings play the Blue Jackets.
They would be 0-81.
Sorry?
They would be 0-81.
Columbus.
Oh, 81.
I think LA loses to Columbus tomorrow.
And Arizona plays the Hawks.
They also lost
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
They
both play Saturday. Got to watch the games. Both of them.
Kings also lost Jeff Carter.
They did.
Yes, they did. It was almost Carlson.
Yeah.
When Carlson's
was it really? I didn't hear.
They said it wasn't.
I heard what it was, but I didn't see it.
They said it wasn't his Achilles, but it was
close.
It was a tendon.
Yeah, it was. It was one of those things where the guy's his ski just came down and Carter kind of went, what the hell was that? And looked down at his foot and was like, oh fuck, here
something jumped up and bit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a notification and it said he got cut, needs surgery, and will be out in a long time. And I was like, that's something that's one of the things you never want to hear on any player.
No.
That's
especially for him. He was had such a turnaround.
He was the bright star of a shit team last year.
Yeah.
And just hearing somebody got cut with a skate and they need surgery and they're going to be out a while. It's like, fuck, that's not good.
Same thing with Jaden Schwartz. You were happy to see him come back in the second period.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then he went and
the way he went down was just,
it was ugly.
Oh yeah.
It was ugly.
Especially when it was in
I thought he was going to be out cold.
Yeah. When it was the live speed, it was bad.
He was cruising.
Slow-mo, when the slow-mo, it was like, okay, good. He didn't go head first. Yeah. He moved enough.
He still took a lot of impact.
But it wasn't the top of the head, you know?
Side.
Yeah, he was smart enough to maneuver his head around, which everybody who plays, if you're smart, that's what you do. Make sure you adjust so your head's not going first in the boards.
Yeah. I think, we're going to have to see which game ends first, you know?
The Hawks game will end first. Hawks, Arizona. Because they start at 6, I believe. In Arizona.
6 Pacific?
No, 6. Oh, no, 8. Wow, they're on at 8. I'm sorry.
And that's 6 Pacific?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's 7.
No,
they're not Pacific. They're Mountain.
They're Mountain.
Are they Mountain?
Yeah, I think so.
For real?
I think them and Colorado are the only 2 teams in Mountain.
I thought Colorado was the only one.
In Vegas.
So, yeah. Actually, I don't know. Fuck time zones. I don't know.
Really? Yeah.
All right, one more question. Who gets 5 wins first?
LA plays at 6. Actually, I'm sorry. So their game will be over first. Sorry, I just want to squeeze that in.
Who gets 5 wins first? Montreal, Rangers, or Buffalo?
Buffalo.
Buffalo is 1-4-2. Rangers are 1-5-2. Montreal's 1-5-1.
Oh God!
I think Buffalo gets there first.
And Montreal, with the world's greatest goalie, is a -16 goal differential.
The Rangers, I watched a little bit of their game last night, and they tied it up late, and then they almost fucking blew it with 15 seconds left to go in the third. It had to take Henrik Lundqvist.
I wish they blew it.
Doing some sort of
I picked the Islanders for the hat trick challenge.
Save.
They did. They won. Islanders.
I picked the Rangers, so I reversed it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why would you pick the Rangers? Come on.
That was stupid. Montreal's tied 1-1 going into the third against LA, and then they lost 5-1. They gave up a hat trick in the third period.
Good for
with the goalie in the net.
Who was it?
Kempy?
Yeah.
Kemp?
No, who scored the hat trick?
Something.
Camp.
Campy or something.
I thought you were trying to say Michael rookie. Kempney. I'm like, no, I get that was the goalie.
Yeah. No, Michael Kempney wasn't the goalie.
No, I know. I wasn't paying attention to anything you said, so I just heard Kempney, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm all over the place right now. I'm sorry.
Brian.
It's Friday.
Yeah. All right. U.S. roster for the Olympics came out, and it is horrific. Absolutely horrific.
But Ryan Malone's on there.
Ryan Malone is on there, but the shining star is Brian Giunta.
Oh, absolutely.
James Wisniewski got cut from this team.
So I'm just going to go through it.
James.
Also, they decided to not even ask them what numbers they wanted. They just went from 2 through 35 to give them the numbers.
And Giunta luckily got his 21.
Yeah. So starting from the top, Mike London, Dylan Reese, Mark Stewart. There's one NHLer. Matt Donovan, Jonathan Blum, Matt Gilroy. Oh, there's another one. I missed him. Noah Welch, Garrett Rowe, Robbie Earl, Ryan Lash, Ryan Malone, 3, Ryan Gunderson, Tom Gilbert, 4. How old is he? He's got to be about 185.
Born in 83.
Holy fuck. Drew Shore.
That's one.
That's another one. Sean Backman, Brock Little, Dan Sexton. I think that's another one, but he played maybe one game, so I'm not even going to count him. Jim Slater, Brian Gianta, Brian O'Neill, or is that O'Neill?
O'Neill.
I think it's O'Neill.
Andy Meow.
Meow.
Yeah. Meow. Chad Kolarnik, Mark Arcabello. That's another one. Bobby Sangetti. That's another one. Chad, the light's in the way. Can you go up a little bit? Chad Billings, Ryan Stoa, and here's the 3 all-star goaltenders we got here. Ryan Zapolsky, Brandon Maxwell, and David Leggio.
Lego.
Lego and fuck off.
Oh my God. Is that terrible?
Oh, it's an Olympic hockey for me this year.
Oh man.
Maybe when Russia and like all the...
You know who I don't see on that list? I don't see Shane Doan or Jarom again.
Because they're Canadian.
Oh, fuck me.
Idiots.
I'm an idiot.
God. Yeah.
That's a total blonde moment for
That's a
Poets. I'm
Poets
upset.
That's a -1 on their
really
irrelevant
upset.
standings.
No, that's just
-1.
a -1 on the IQ score. I can't believe I did that.
Wow.
Go take a
And
lap.
That
look
was a bad one.
You've got to watch the YouTube
That was
because his
really
face,
bad.
he was so... He had the
I
smile
was
going.
ready to
He
drop
was-
a bomb on you guys.
Shaking his head.
Holy shit.
Look at these fucking assholes.
I mean, if Shane Doan and Jerome Gillen were on this
Oh,
list, I would
boy.
say well done to whoever's running
Yeah.
the team.
I mean, Shane Doan was in Arizona long enough, right? He can be considered American.
I'm legitimately upset with
All
myself.
right, let's fucking do Riding Pine.
Hold on, one more thing.
Somebody else sucks worse than Poach just did.
Yeah. Gary Bettman. Let's play another edition of Why Does Gary Bettman Suck?
Why does Gary Bettman suck, Jarom?
What was the best thing about Fox Sports hockey?
The red line following the puck.
It might be making a comeback.
The puck tracker? Shut up.
He was he was interviewed with somebody, and he was talking about how the NHL started with football. Them using the first down line and all the goal lines and all that. They said that the NHL was the start of that. They took it from it. And he goes, actually, we are working on a dramatic update versions of the technology, and we plan to roll it out, updated player and puck tracking next year.
So
I wonder if that means just statistically, or if that means like graphics.
Glow puck graphic.
Oh boy, that's upsetting.
Do you think it's going to be like NHL where like the player who has it is like highlighted?
Just like a star.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
It
I feel
might,
like that would just
as long
get
as
fucked.
it's not distracting.
I feel like that's like something that's going to happen like when the ads on the glass get all fucked and then they start zooming in and out on the screen while the play's going on. Something like that's going to happen.
We were watching one of the Hawks games one time, and the ad was like following Kane down the
Yeah.
ice, and it was like hilarious.
Fuck, you're
That
paying
was
Kane's
funny.
good money. So, Gary Bettman,
I'm-
you suck again.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about that.
And if I hear it's because, the everyday or the natural or the new fan
Yeah.
needs some help finding the puck.
Okay, so fuck that. That brings me to another thing that just really fucking aggravated me at the Hawks game. So, okay, there was a group of people in front of us, and they were, having fun watching the game. Like, good for you guys. But this one girl was sitting there, and I think they had season tickets for, like, those were all their season tickets, but I'm not sure. But she was just talking about how big of a Hawks fan she was and just loved the Hawks, and she wears her same Seabrook jersey to every game. And
Was it a real Seabrook jersey, or was it one of the fake ones?
It was a camo one. So I think it was one of the camo ones that, like, they...
Oh, like one of the warm-ups ones? Oh, okay.
At least it wasn't a fake one.
Yeah. And the girl next to her had a fake one, though. That's fine.
Did you spill your beer when Kane scored?
The whole goddamn time. This girl is just talking about how big of a Hawks fan she was. She was on Facebook the entire game. Anytime something went, whoa, her head popped up and then went straight back to Facebook. She talked the other girl's ear off who was posting pictures of the game on Facebook the whole fucking time. So obviously these girls have no idea what the fuck's going on. And they're just talking about how great their time is at the Hawks game, and they're just talking about, oh, the Blackhawks. Dude, you don't fucking know shit. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Like,
That's
fuck
the
you.
upsetting
If
thing.
if you're paying that much fucking money to go to a hockey game and like represent a team that you say you love, don't fucking sit on your goddamn phone, dude. Fuck,
it's
fuck
amazing.
the internet and fuck social media. I fucking hate it all. Except, hey, follow our podcast. Fuck.
When you watch the Hawks games and they like pan the crowd, you don't see a single person. I know like it's a stoppage of play, but like I don't know that I have my phone out at all.
The only time I have my phone on is intermissions.
If
even that,
or if I know it's a commercial break.
Yeah.
And I'll just check my phone. Like last night, I was checking the Cubs score or checking our group text. That was about it. I would just read, and then as soon as the play started, right back in my pocket. I don't give a fuck. I'm there for the experience, and I'm there for the game. I want to watch the fucking hockey game. I paid a lot of fucking money for that. And $9 beers? Come on, dude.
Well, actually, I don't think you paid anything, didn't you?
I bought a beer or two, so...
That's true.
And it was a birthday present, right?
No, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I'm in a special mood right now, Poets, all right?
I can see that.
All right, so... Folks,
we're gonna go into a hopefully less heated version of riding pine.
You're riding the pine pony, pal.
Feeling better.
Yeah, good.
I feel a lot better.
All right,
thanks, guys.
Good. Yeah,
that was good timing.
First one from Coach of the Year last year in the HF Mites division, I believe. I don't know. I'm probably completely wrong on that. Sorry, Joe. Joe Montagano.
He's not even a coach, actually.
He's not. No, I don't even think he's real.
Joe come on, like that's a totally made up name. We just try to get riding pine questions.
Trying to go after Joe Montana. Come on. His question is, who is your favorite coach in the Chell? Jarom.
I'll go with Babcock.
Favorite, or you think he's the best?
I'm favorite just because I love listening to him talk and doing his press conferences and all
favorite,
that.
Favorite, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
favorite.
The best.
Yeah, favorite. Definitely Babcock. Especially
come back to me.
Especially after when they was asked about Matthews versus Line A, and he's like, "Oh, I thought the Jets and the Leafs were playing." I was like, "Fuck yeah."
I could do the cop out and go with Q, but I'm not going to. I like Q a lot. He's not my favorite. Barry Trotz is probably my favorite.
Oh yeah,
I love Barry Trotz.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I don't think he's going to be in Washington for much longer.
Good for him though.
Get
the fuck out of there.
If they keep going the way that they're going right now, but I like Barry Trotz a lot.
I like Barry Trotz a lot. I actually like Mike Yeo. I think he's
like
he's
Mike
really
Yeo.
good.
I lost
he's
respect for him when he went to St. Louis, but
I think he's a great coach.
His blow up on Minnesota halfway through practice.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Beautiful.
Absolutely hate Bruce Boudreau. Can't stand the guy. Can't stand him. But sometimes you just got to go with the Leafs guy, and yeah. Also, his interviews are great, Mike Babcock's, because he'll answer a question and just be like, "Yeah, how was that one?
Yeah,
was that a good one? go fuck yourself. Don't ever answer that question again."
So Canadian,
and also I got fucking Bab socks. Like, come on.
Yeah, you do.
You look Canadian up
who,
in the dictionary.
Who else has
Babcock's there?
Yeah. I mean, Q's got his stash, but you got Bab socks. So that's an argument right there.
Yeah. Best player to wear your number besides yourself. This came from Anonymous, so I'm not sure how that happened. Did they just not put their name on the thing?
Yeah.
Did it come from the website?
Yeah, just didn't fill it out, like the name part.
Well,
which I thought I put you had to, but.
Well, good for you, Anonymous.
Yeah, that's a great question.
That is a good question.
Hip hop,
Poets. hip hop. Poets.
I'm gonna go through all the numbers that I've had. Oh God. One, I think you got to go with Glenn Hall, right?
Roberto Luongo.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Glenn Hall. 30. Marty Brodeur, and he's the best of all time. So I'm gonna go with Marty.
Yeah, try of all time.
And then I also wore number 41 for a small amount of time, and Jocelyn Thibault takes the cake. So
Nolly.
Best player of all time? I don't know.
Or in your opinion, or it doesn't have to be the best player. It could be the player you pick the number for too. I mean,
definitely not Matt Cook.
Oh boy,
definitely not him.
So wait, there's a case where 24 isn't best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt Cook is a dick.
Yeah. I mean, I got to go Havlat.
Yeah,
that's the reason I wear 24.
Jarom?
In his prime, he was the best. best Hawk player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Datsuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No
hands
Jarom though.
No. Come on.
I love
Why
Jarom,
did you pick
but
13? Or was it just given to you and you stuck with it?
so the story with that is I was 26 at the Vikings.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I got to Sandberg, and all the weird good numbers were gone because, you know, freshmen come in, you get last pick. And 13 and 14 were left there. And a certain person, not going to name names, was like, you know what? Hey, here, Dad, they have a normal number 13. What do you think? And by the time he waited for his dad response, I go, I'll take 13. And a buddy at the time was like, I'll take 14. So he ended up getting stuck with a really shitty high number. But 13's always been a good number.
Yeah.
I also wore 9, and I got to go with Mike Modano.
Yeah.
I wore 10 too, and I'll say Amante.
Yeah. Those are good ones.
I also wore 11, and I would say Owen Nolan.
That's fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you wear 11 just so you can buy a San Jose jersey and just be like, well,
weren't you 11 on the Sharks too? The Arctic Sharks?
No, I was 3 on the Sharks.
Oh.
I was 11 somewhere else. I don't remember. I didn't even ask for 11. I think I just got it. I don't know.
Yeah.
The number doesn't mean anything. I'm just that fucking good.
All right, next one from Roy Nader. Any goalies I could pick up for fantasy that won't go on a losing streak or end up hurt?
Absolutely not.
Goalie sucks.
Nope, absolutely not. Every single one. Don't touch them all. Just give me any goalie you have, and they'll all get hurt.
I'll trade with you, Roy.
Yeah, you got Crow and
Matt Murray and Martin Jones.
You got Matt Murray from Roy.
I know.
So I mean, you already did it.
Marty Jones is a real rough one right now.
Right now.
But
he sent me. We traded for Murray, and I'm like, you know what? There's no way he's gonna be this bad this entire time.
Yeah.
John Gibson.
I think he just dropped Gibson.
Okay, well, why would you do that? Halak?
No. Islanders. You're not going to get any wins. You might get maybe an above. No.
Neuwirth. He might start.
Yeah.
Might start going
because,
to him.
Elliott is a disaster.
Yeah.
Like he always has been. How about, let's talk real quick. Not Chris Mason. He's been long gone. Steve Mason on Winnipeg with a goals against over 5.
Really?
Over 5.
Yeah.
That is horrific.
And I picked Winnipeg to make the playoffs because, they improved their goalies.
Oh, boy. Really bad.
One more thing. Malkin Subban.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, go
man.
back
We never finished about that.
Almost.
So I needed Subban to lose so Tuukka Rask can get a win.
Yeah, and I needed Malcolm to win just because fuck Poets. I mean, you were beating me that week anyway. But oh man, it was like 20 seconds,
I think. Yeah.
Yes, away.
And it was
from
David
a shutout,
Pastrnak too.
Yeah.
So that made me happy because I have him. He had a sick goal last night. That was filthy.
Yeah.
But then they played. Who did Vegas play a couple nights ago? Buffalo, I think.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo. And it was like 4-1 Vegas going into the third, and they had to win it in overtime, 5-4.
Still got the W.
Still got the W, but
2-0.
That's a real bad third period.
He's
there
500.
for Subban.
He's 500 in his NHL career.
Subban?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's 2-2.
The first 2 games he got pulled
Vegas.
in. So.
Vegas hurts my head. I don't understand this team.
Yeah, I don't know.
It won't last.
No, I know. But
all right.
As long as the real deal James Neal keeps it up.
Until he gets traded. Possibly the most important question that we've gotten on Writing Pine in quite some time from Hold Hands, Brent Holland. Do you ever wish you could just bathe in barbecue sauce?
Ugh, absolutely not.
what would you wish you can bathe in?
Ranch.
Water. Fuck. Gross, dude. What the fuck is that, dude? That's gross.
Way to be fucking normal.
Yeah, sorry. I'm fucking germaphobe, I guess.
Yeah.
I am too. And I would go in barbecue sauce.
Beer.
Why not?
No, I'd go in beer.
Beer.
Absolutely beer.
Oh, yeah.
Because it also kills everything.
Absolutely.
As you drink it.
Yeah, but then
I want it like in the beer fest when he gets thrown in the tank and he's just
yeah. I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest with you.
I don't like barbecue sauce, so I have no desire to get thrown in a tub.
I like barbecue sauce a lot, but I don't like the feeling of being sticky.
Yeah.
That's why I said water.
Yeah. But you just shot it down right away. You didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
That's because I already thought about it because I seen it on the screen.
just got to live in the moment, no?
Yeah, well, my moments happen fast. My moments are happening way before yours happen.
Wow.
Yeah. Trippy, I know.
Yeah. No, you're in a mood today.
Yeah, I know. I need to go home.
It's all right.
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up so Nolly can take a nap. Thanks
I don't need a nap.
You're cranky.
No.
I can take a nap right now.
I'm going to take a nap right now.
All right, we have to leave. I have a game to go to. Go Bobby Moe. Big weekend this weekend. Coach Poets. All right, for Poets, Nolly, and Jarom, this was number 26, The Sullivan. Thanks for coming along, y'all. We'll see you later.
Steve Sullivan!
Bing, bing, bing.
Follow the guys on Twitter at WCBP, on Instagram, WCBPodcast, and like them on Facebook, The Windy City Benders Podcast. The Windy City Benders Podcast.